I repeat little bit again. That incident happened. The supervisor
Are
said,
you okay? I can't move the crane! Listen to me. Don't move.
why he said don't move? What is your understanding? Why he mentioned that gentlemen don't move? Why the logic says run away from the danger zone?
Yeah, because the electricity it's come to the equipment and also to the ground. When he move, he will be shocked by the electricity. Yeah.
Excellent, mashallah. So what should he do actually?
Actually, he shouldn't move step by step. He should move his
Okay.
step, يعني slide. He should slide his foot to the ground until safe area. If I'm not wrong, يعني.
Excellent, Mr. Fawaz, mashallah. Because the whole area, up to 10 meters sometimes is electrocuted. So if you just up down your footsteps, so you are giving your body to the electricity. So
Yeah.
no more no more chance to survive, God forbid. Absolutely right. So the best strategy is if you know the way how to move, make sure you're not putting off your shoes from the earth, from the land. Just make it crawling, in line with the land, and see practically,
That
how
whole
this
area should be energized. What do you mean, don't move? You're not in any danger if you don't move. Look, I'll call the power company right now.
no, he's calling to the responding team as well. The emergency.
When a high voltage power line has been contacted, the ground around the point of contact can be energized for a great distance. If you can't move the machine out of contact and are in no danger, stay put until help arrives. If you are in immediate danger and have to move, keep your feet together and slowly shuffle at least 10 meters away. Your feet should move no farther than toe to heel, never leaving the ground. For more information on working around power lines, go to worksafebc.com.
So I hope it have given you an idea why it is important. Maybe I can take it another also. One more, like just one moment. Yeah, that was also I thought to show off, but yeah, yesterday I couldn't find that video. Let me just open that one also. Yeah, I hope the screen is visible to everyone. This was supposed to share the moment we were discussing confined space hazards, but let's see. Let's
2 night shift employees were moving lighting and spray painting equipment inside a barge to continue a painting operation. Employees on the previous shift had been painting in the confined space continually for 10 hours. The paint mixture being used was flammable. The lighting equipment was not explosion-proof. There was no ventilation and only one open access hole. Painters and laborers constantly entered the confined space without any air monitoring. As the 2 night shift employees set up the equipment,
No, that was the terrible mistake, Now here, I would like to create a question. How far our electrical connection should be there, especially when the atmosphere or the flammable atmosphere we have, how far the electrical connection should be. Because he's just started plugging, within the same confined space and have no idea. For the last 10 hours, spray painting was done and it's a confined space, no gas testing, maybe no permit as well. My question is this electricity kind of connections should be how far from such kind of flammable atmospheres?
This should be in my should be out of confined space, يعني.
Mhm.
This,
Well,
as per my experience,
mhm.
there is no connection in the confined space. Yeah,
Excellent.
but in this
Okay.
case, I'm not sure. But for me, it is what we have experienced. Is everything is out of confined space.
Yeah. Including your compressed gas cylinder, your electrical connection, your generator, your totally agree. So you will not bring the items which can create terrible ignition kind of sources and having an explosion or maybe a fire incident. And the problem with the confined space is hard to get second chance again.
Spark ignited the
That
flammable
is what
paint
happened.
vapors and caused a flash fire. Both employees were killed.
So what went wrong?
Sufficient ventilation would have kept the concentration of flammable vapors below 10% of the lower explosive limit. A shipyard competent person should have visually inspected and tested the confined space for oxygen content and lower explosive limits prior to entry by employees and found the flammable atmosphere. There should be no plugs or electrical connections within 50 feet of hazardous atmospheres and painting operations. Explosion-proof lighting and equipment must be used when spraying flammable liquids. The employer did not make sure that employees entering confined spaces were properly trained to recognize hazards.
So I always encourage the companies this hazard recognition training, without any discrimination, must be given to everyone. Everyone, especially if your industry is coming in high hazardous category, then make sure, starting even from your tea boy, your janitor, your everyone, make sure they truly have trained as a hazard recognizer, and not with any help, without any help, like by themselves. So they must be kind of a keen observer. So immediately they should highlight and find out what kind of hazards are there,
Although not
so they can
contributing to the
prevent
fatality,
from them.
electrical cords and open access holes presented two additional safety hazards. Electrical cords and painting hoses should not be in the way of workers using the ladder. Clear interference with ladder access as much as possible. Open access holes and decks should be adequately guarded to prevent employees from accidentally falling down them.
I have a question, Mr. Rana.
Yeah, please.